This episode, we are running to
Pittsburgh,
PA. So come along and
run away with us
to Pittsburgh. So excited to leave our campground and go explore Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, here we go.
So there's lots of good stuff coming up. I'll tell you all about it while we're out on the road.
All right, let's go.
We are at the Heinz Museum,
Yes.
named after Senator Heinz, also the ketchup
Yes.
company. So we're gonna go around, and we hear there's an extra special surprise inside, so we're really excited about that.
Well, this was a fun time.
Yeah, what a great museum. Much more than I expected from
Oh
what
yeah,
you had told me.
there is so much to see and do at this museum. It's not just about ketchup. I
Not,
can tell
not
you
at
that
all.
much.
But there was a nice section about it.
Yes.
How from all the years, the different bottling products,
Yes.
different countries, but also the whole Pennsylvania Sports Museum, which
Yes.
focused on the like Pittsburgh teams.
Right.
Not Pennsylvania, pretty much just Pittsburgh. So Western sports.
A fantastic exhibit. It's temporary right now, but we loved it. If you're a fan like we are of the age of watching Mr. Rogers'
Yeah,
Neighborhood.
that was what we talked about earlier. The Mr. Rogers stuff was just amazing to see the set and the tree and the castle and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just an amazing time. If you're in Pittsburgh, definitely highly recommend coming to see this museum.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, all the stuff, even the Smithsonian stuff. So
Well, yeah, there's a whole level for the Smithsonian that's here. There's also a level for just all kinds of just items from the century.
Yeah.
You know, like an old washing machine.
Yeah.
You know, old paintings, silverware, just all kinds of stuff. They have rooms dedicated to it. So that
Yeah.
was a lot of fun to see.
it was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. So let's go on to the next stop.
All right, let's go. I don't know if it can beat this, but we'll
I
try.
don't know. we just stopped at S&D Polish Pierogis, and we got some farmer potato and farmer's cheese pierogis. We got some straight potato pierogis and some stuffed cabbage. So we're gonna try them and tell you how they are, but they smell and look delicious. So we're excited. So we're gonna start with just the straight potato pierogi. Wow, really nice. Potatoes, perfect. It's got like a little lemon garlic sauce. Really tasty. Here comes Anne's turn. So this one is potato and farmer's cheese.
Is that good?
Yeah, so definitely good. You can taste a little bit of the farmer's cheese difference. Still has the same sauce. Really tasty.
Nice.
What did you think of both?
So I really enjoyed both of them. The one with just potato, I agree with Drew. It's got a really just nice kind of buttery taste to it. The one with the farmer's cheese, you can definitely tell the difference. It's still really nice. It's got a little sweeter taste to it. Really enjoyed it. And now we're just about to try the cabbage roll. We always think we're gonna enjoy it, and we figured why not try it at a Polish deli? They would know best.
For the first time.
So for the first time, we're gonna try it. Here we go.
That's not the first bite.
That looks really good.
It does look good. It's a little hard to cut in this little bowl, but you gotta take precautions at this time of year. All right, here we go.
There we go. He's hiding his face. I didn't know if that was good or bad. Ooh, looks like you might like it a little bit.
It is really good. So there's meat, rice, all mixed together almost like in a meatloaf. The sauce, this red sweet and sour sauce, is amazing. It really ties it all together. The cabbage is a darker cabbage, but it's been boiled so long that it's soft, so the bite is really easy. It is tasty.
You give it a thumbs up? Nice.
That is good. Wow. Pierogies, so good.
Stuffed cabbage. Wow.
To have the stuffed cabbage for the first time, I'm glad we had it somewhere that probably does a great job at it.
Right.
Because now I know what to expect.
And now we might actually get inspired, well, he might get inspired to do it in the Instant Pot.
Yes,
right?
I saw an Instant Pot recipe for stuffed cabbage, and now that we've tried it, we're like, oh. So I'll take a look at it. Maybe it'll be an RV cooking episode.
Right. We'll see.
But now we're going to go on to Bicycle Heaven.
This is such a cool place. We'll show you what we can, but there's over 4,000 bicycles in this place. I don't know if we can see them all, but we'll try to see as many as we can.
And we can walk off those pierogies.
Yes, and it's free. But they are accepting donations to help with COVID, so.
That works, so we'll do that.
We'll do that. All right, let's go take a look at some bicycles.
So we drove across the river, just a little further, not far from the football stadium and the Science Museum, in a kind of a warehouse district, is Bicycle Heaven.
Let's go check it out.
Let's go check it out.
Exactly. All right.
These are 1978 girl and boy sneaker bikes, and it's the only place that you can see both of them in the same place. We already saw the cool Oreo bikes. Only 50 were made. They got 2 of them. And the limited edition Star Wars bikes. I mean, so many things, and we're only halfway through. It's amazing. I even lost Anne already. Amazing.
Such a cool
So many cool
museum.
bikes. So many cool bikes that I didn't even know. Obviously, there's no way to know all these bikes that existed. But
Right.
those Beatles ones that were made by for Capitol Records that were
Right.
limited edition. The bicycle that the monkeys rode.
Yep. There's Schwinn bikes that for some reason, they have both the boys version and the girls version. You can't find that anywhere. And then a really cool thing with a tree.
See, Anne doesn't know.
bikes.
We talked about that already because she walked ahead.
Oh.
For once, I was behind reading stuff.
Mhm.
While she was.
This is a guy who usually doesn't read anything, so.
Um,
But it was
yeah, and then
great.
the Pee Wee Herman bike.
Oh my gosh.
Which,
I mean,
I mean-
that's so cool.
Talk about an iconic bike from Bicycles and Movies, but
Right.
they also had those Gene Autry bikes you were saying, and then all those bicycles that had like gear shifts,
Oh,
like
wow.
is like for if you were riding a car,
Yeah,
like
but on
it
a
was
bike.
a shifter for like high and low gear,
Right.
and then a brake, but it was like in the center, like a gear shift for a car. I thought that was really cool.
That's
I would have loved
crazy.
to have that when I was, but I wasn't born yet when they were out. So I grew up. My parents always were made sure we had bicycles, so that was
Yeah.
kind of nice.
Us too.
And we still ride. You and I ride bikes today.
We sure do.
We even did a whole review on our electric bikes.
You have to catch
which
that
I'll
up there.
put up there. So, it's just
By the
been-
way, this museum is free.
oh my God, great point, amazing point. Free, doesn't
Yep.
cost anything. Donations, which we did a little donation in the donation
Yep.
box. And they even had something from your childhood, the green machine.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, it's my brother's green machine, but
Did you break
that was
this
pretty cool
too?
to see. Hey!
She broke a lot of his toys.
No, I didn't bring
Little
the green
sisters.
machine. I know. They're the worst.
I only had an older sister. I was lucky.
And it was nice. We were actually able to talk with the owner as well when we
Yeah,
were walking around. So
absolutely.
that was really cool. He's a very nice guy.
If you love bicycles or just the history of bicycles, this is definitely the place to come. They have some awesome vintage things as well as one-of-a-kind things that you won't find anywhere else.
Right.
Great time.
And if you want to buy a bicycle,
I think they do that too.
you can do that here. I think maybe repairs too. So there's a lot more than just a museum.
Bicycle Heaven, Pittsburgh,
Again. Thumbs up. Hey guys.
PA. So we are at Point State Park Fountain,
Yes.
right on the shores of the river. We got the stadiums off to our left,
Right.
the vernacular going right up that
Right.
way. Amazing time in Pittsburgh.
A fun day in Pittsburgh today.
Oh my gosh, so many great things we saw. The museum, I thought, had so many great things. It was worth the money. It was 18 a person,
It was 18 a person.
but I mean five or six levels of all different things. You had sports, you had
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. You had so much stuff. It was
Yeah.
great. The pierogies and the cabbage roll, delicious.
Oh, by the way, with that museum, we also talked about if you're only here for one day and you have one museum to choose the Heinz Museum because it
Yeah.
really gives an overall perspective of Pittsburgh, which is great.
I agree. Yeah, I thought that was really a good thing you said earlier. Bicycle Heaven was
Yes.
really cool to see. I mean, it's like going back into some of your childhood to see some of those bikes, and even ones that I'd never even heard of before.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Very cool.
so thanks for coming. If it's your first time,
We'd love it if you would subscribe to our channel. We'd love to have you join us. And you can also hit the like button. So thanks guys for another great time. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode with us. And join us on the next journey.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks guys. Where are we?
Pittsburgh.
Oh, specifically, where are we? It's a fountain.
Centennial fountain? Why do you answer questions?
You're the smart one around.
I'm not the smart one. I don't know. A fountain. Pittsburgh fountain. So I'm excited to visit a new city. Never been to. We know that a few things started here.
Right?
One of them I like to put on my burgers.
Everything.
Burgers.
Hot dogs.
Yeah, I know.
Mac and cheese. See? Everything.
Stop recording.